Hi, y'all. Okay, I was watching a video earlier. It was Jamez doing his, what he does. He takes all the videos that are sent in of the orbs and the different things and the UAPs that nobody knows what they are, the different shit we see in the sky. It's interesting to watch. You might want to go check that out. However, I'm sitting here going, we're still on this? Really? Because they've been promising disclosure day for how long? Okay, here's my thing. I'm gonna say this. What makes anybody think that there are going to be alien ships come through our filament when we are supposedly living in a particle accelerator? You know, like the thing CERN created inside a particle accelerator. Don't know why we need that. Anywho, so here we are, and we're going, oh, it's UFOs, it's AEPs, and the aliens, and are they real? And all right, everybody in the whole world, in my opinion, should know deep down what the flip that is, because I'm sitting here telling you, with all the movies that have been thrown out throughout the years, what they want us to believe is there is going to be a big alien fight. And if you haven't heard our presidents talking through the years, we need something big to unite everybody, right? Okay. What makes you think that an alien is going to bring a ship, or what we think are aliens are going to bring ships into our atmosphere when all they have to do is walk through a portal? Really, I want to know. Somebody's got to tell me, why would they do that? I mean, if we have been taught, yeah, hey, we've got big fighter planes, they're awesome, honey, really, aliens are smarter than us. We are fucking so stupid right now, it's pathetic. We've gotten dumber and dumber because we listen to the powers that should not be. Everyone knows what's going on in this realm, so why in the world would there be alien ships in the sky coming to fight? And if there is one, maybe you ought to check out Project Bluebeam, see what's going on, make up your own mind on what you think that is. Because you start watching all these flashy lights in the sky and you're going, oh, that kind of looks like a simulation of what I have seen on Star Trek or some other kind of sci-fi, outer worldly, we're on a spaceship and we're fighting kind of film. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like there's a bunch of holograms up there to me. Now, are there orbs? Are there things? Yes. Do I believe they're made from our government or some kind of government or secret service? Flip yeah, I do. Because any kind of entity, any kind of alien that you want to call an alien, walks through a portal, honey. It walks through the portal. Shimmer beings walk through a portal. Sasquatch walks through a portal. And you know what's interesting is you are the one who helps create those portals, because you have an emotion so strong, whether it is a fear or an excitement to see a thing, and you create it. That's why you get to have the experience, because you have such an emotional tie to it that you literally bring it down to this earth. You create it. You have chosen from the infinite possibilities that swirl around and went, oh yeah, I want to experience this. And it doesn't matter that it was created out of fear, because that was the whole point. They want you to fear something that is non-existent. My opinion, any alien that I know of lives under our feet. Those are what we know as the Greys. Yeah, they live in the tunnel system down under. They don't need alien ships to come into our world. They're already here. I believe they have been genetically modified because they needed a creature that did not have all the emotions that a human has, so they could sit them out and do whatever freaking experience they wanted to, whether it happens to be about eugenics or any other experience. They can go get who they want. They can do the processes they want done, so that they will follow out their orders without having any emotion or any question. Because they've learned that they can't really make robots out of human beings unless they put a fucking chip in your brain. And then they'll control you. And you can be mad as hell and want to kill somebody, but wouldn't be able to, because they control you. So you'd be sitting there smiling the whole time, just doing exactly what they want you to do. Even on the inside, you're like, I wish that I had control because I would just kill myself and you wouldn't be able to. So, let's get back to the alien thing, the spaceship thing. Why do you suppose that is such a big deal right now? What else is being hid because of that or covered up because of that? Because we're so worried about aliens going to fight in our sky. Oh my God, they might bring an alien virus. Bullshit. What else are they hiding with all this disclosure shit, keeping your mind caught on that and in total fear over it? Are we missing out the fact that Big Pharma is making more money because, oh, let's give everybody testosterone, let's give them some injections, let's do this, let's really let our teenagers fuck up their bodies because they don't mean anything to us. They don't mean a damn thing to us. They're nothing but rats in our little maze that we get to play with. Is anybody paying attention to the fact that they're teaching high schoolers how to, safely snort cocaine? Anybody paying attention to the fact that you can just drive through in Canada and be like, oh yeah, today's my death day. I'm going to drive through and you're going to kill me. Thanks. Is anybody paying attention to those things? Anybody paying attention to what our children are learning? Anybody paying attention that they have literally turned our children against the parents? And now our children don't know who the fuck to trust? Anybody paying attention to that? Anybody paying attention to the fact that the transhumanism thing ended up starting out with what is transgender when the whole idea is transhumanism? Let's put the computer in the fucking brain, in the body. Let them control. So yeah, let's pump them up with steroids because, oh, they'll look really good and they'll be attractive, right? Because that's what we got the world worried about. How fucking handsome you are or how many women or men you can get. We have totally been taught upside down. And that's where my upsetness comes from. Because let's go back to why in the flip would any entity bring a ship through our filament to fight us when we are absolutely flippin' ignorant? We are ignorant. I am as well. I learn something new every day. They hide the information from us. And I'll even go back to, we'll even throw a little bit of AI in there. I'm going to do that. Because I remember, I was going to say 2003 was when I first got my computer that was a hand-me-down, but it was later than that. It was probably more like 2010. But I actually remember getting on it and trying to search for something. And the computer looking at different sources to help me figure out what I was finding. Like even if I was trying to write out a sentence in a song because I couldn't remember the name of the song, but it would find it. Today I get on here and I try to do that same thing, and I'm very limited on what they give me. And I have to be so specific that I have to get in my dictionary that is a second edition Webster dictionary from 1943 to get the proper words to type in for this AI system to even compute what I'm saying. And even then, some of the words it doesn't know. Because now it's not going on what the human has taught it. It's going on a simulation of what a fucking human is. So when we start paying attention to that, what's actually happening in front of us, and stop worrying about what might be happening in our skies concerning aliens, because we need to be a little bit more concerned about the damn chemtrails that they're throwing out there that's hurting everybody, or the solar panels that they're putting out there that is literally sucking all the humidity out of the air, and we wonder why we're having such bad crops. Because, wow, there's got to be something when the government's going, yeah, you can get free solar panels. Why do you think that is? And now we have all this extra electric, and they're going to change everything because of their data centers everywhere. Which does what? No good to anyone other than a machine. You want to see aliens? Then talk to them. They listen. They're there. They are our future selves here to help us. That's what they're for. That is exactly what they are. Talk to those. Be kind to those. You see a damn gray? Yeah, I'd say run. Run like the Dickens. And if you don't even understand what that could possibly be, yeah, I'm going to be an absolute fool and go back and watch the X-Files, man. It'll give you more truth than your government gives you. Just saying. Okay, I am done with my rant. I do love you, and I thank you for being my friend. Later, Tater.